So the next stage will take me from Sapareva banja in Bulgaria to Burgas, Bulgaria, where the ferry will leave to Georgia. From here I will go over the Black Sea to Batumi, hopefully. So it's about 400 kilometers, partly a country road and then motorway, and so it will be a long stage. And I hope it won't be too warm and I will make it. So here, Rila Mountains, Sapareva banja to Burgas. In the small market I filled up my water and food supply for the journey and used the shadow besides to put on my clothes in a very calm way to avoid starting sweating too early. Yeah, that's it. So kick off from the Rila Mountains to Burgas. More than 400 kilometers, but I hope on quite big roads. So it will be a long trip, but should be makeable. Oh, fuel. Good idea. Hello.
How's it going?
Sorry?
How's it going?
I don't understand.
How are you doing?
Oh, how are you doing? Fine.
Good, good.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Germany. Shall I do it on my own?
No, I'll
Okay.
do it. I'll do it.
Full.
Okay. Where's the... here?
Yeah. Yeah, that's... So, the first petrol station I've ever been without card payment, but Bulgaria is not in this way, not so good developed like Ukraine, yeah, surprisingly enough. So, let's go. Sapareva banja. What means so much like bath Saparev. Whatever Saparev means. But here are hot sources. People come here for healing. I didn't know that before. This is why the hotel business in this small village is quite good developed. Yes, you can say so. And of course in winter skiing is a big deal here. With the mountains, Rila Mountains, which have more than they have 30 peaks over 2,500 meters. And this is something. This is much more than Corsica. And the highest mountain is, I think about 2,800. If you imagine that the highest mountain in Germany is only 2,900 and it's in the Alps. But the Rila Mountains nobody knows in Germany.
and they are great. I can recommend them. Sure, less for skiing, but for trekking, hiking and enjoying nature. And like I learned, it's of course not the 7 seas, but the 7 lakes. 7 seas are the 7 seas in the world. Big sea. Did I miss the road here? No, I'm still correct. This is a nice little tiny bridge. Okay. Bulgaria, green country. Completely different landscape now. Far away some hills. And a completely straight ahead road. Good for making kilometers. So this is still the construction zone here. It's about 20 kilometers long at least, maybe 25. Or should this be the end? Whew. Maybe. So here the road will be really worse, but maybe I can go a little bit quicker than 20 kilometers now. Okay, let's go. Sometimes there are really big holes. Potholes. So on the map you could see a sea, no, a lake. We're driving around all along before we get to the motorway. It looks very nice here. It's a bit like Norway or something. The lake and these trees. Really a big lake. Everybody loves horses when they are running on the street. Hello little horsey, how are you? This is again such a dream road with these smooth corners all the time, leading through a quite tight valley, only with the road inside and the river down there. I like this. Sorrily enough, seems to be better dance here in this valley.
It's about 120 kilometers, maybe 100 to Burgas. And it's so hot, so fucking hot. Except the sun is behind clouds now. It's 33 degrees now. And that really makes you tired. You can drink and drink and drink and you never have to go to the toilet. Funny, eh? Fingers crossed when I'm there.
Yes, Dimitrovgrad, very industrial city. I had to touch it and now take another deviation inside Dimitrovgrad to get back to the original motorway. Europejska Union paid. I have to stop soon because the goal is close. Then I have to press the button without gloves. This is bad in using Google on your smartphone. What a horror, this tunnel. Not so bad, there's a little bit of light, yes. And out. So I found out how else I could ride by not getting into the traffic jam would mean 36 minutes to lose and standing in the heat for 36 minutes, which is not funny. So now I can see. Ah, there it is, yeah. And it goes on beside the road. There. Okay. And I'm right in front of my deviation, I found out. And wanted to have a look if it's still valid for me. So I will go down here on the motorway and then up Europe Street, which I hope will be quite okay. So time is not exceeded too much, so the road will be okay. Okay. And I can go on. Because standing in the heat for more than half an hour would kill me. It's now again 35 degrees. Whew. And I think I'm gonna ride another half an hour or so and then drink again. So let's go. So here we are on my deviation. It was clear that the streets would not be the best, but it won't be for long. Awful smells are in the air, like burnt plastics, burnt tires, diesel, chemistry and
everything you can imagine. It's not very nice.
This house there looks a bit scary, does it? Ooh. Dark eyes. Never finished. Look at that. Whoa. Scary. I hope we would be coming to the motorway someday, but not yet, like as it seems. Oh, this one is stinking, so I have to overtake. Wow. Oh. This might go wrong in a case. But it's all good from this time. Couldn't see the tractor before. So Burgas 190, everything worked with the deviation, I found out. I didn't have to stand still in the heat. Now the sun is a little bit gone, but it's still 32.5 degrees. So in about 2 hours I'm in Burgas. Hope to see the Black Sea today. Not only the hotel room. Let's have a look. Yeah, big flags. Now let's see how we get along here. Assholes. Should be 9 minutes to the guest house. Typical sea breeze. Fresh. These guys here all don't know how to drive. I think they don't learn it properly. Butler's Coffee and Kitchen. Sounds good. Breakfast. Ah, maybe something for tomorrow morning. Yes. Guest house is not far, as you can see. It looks good, maybe. I know it won't be long. Won't be long until there's something going on. Hello. So this is Guest House Elite now. Showing the rooms is not worth it. They were not very good. But there were two girls at the reception which were quite helpful as far as they could. They didn't speak English. Yeah. That's it. I parked the motorbike now, and later they want me to park it in the yard, but I couldn't get in there. So that's it. Looks good. Nice. It's a bit Jugendstil. So I had to park it on a sheltered parking far away. So Burgas is a nice little city at the Black Sea with old buildings. They are spraying water to cool down the pedestrians in the city. Very funny. And yes, there are nice beaches and a nice promenade. So in the end I made it to the Black Sea, which you can see behind me. Very nice, warm evening, not too warm, not too cold. Many people on the promenade here, walking around. For tomorrow I found out where I can make the COVID test, and the embarkment for the ferry will be in the evening, and I hope I can fix it all tomorrow so that I can leave to Georgia. Yes. Burgas is a nice little town, not so ugly like other harbor towns sometimes. So tomorrow embarkment to Georgia for today. Hope you liked this video. If yes, give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Bye bye. The other day I then got my corona test, which was really expensive, and then I found the ferry bureau, which was not easy, but it all worked out in the end, and I bought some non-alcoholic beer for the journey and other things I couldn't get on the ferry. And I had to wait at the central bus station for a few hours before I got to the port area, where I had to wait another 4 hours before I could enter the ferry, which then left Burgas at night. And more about the ferry journey, which was really unusual, in the next episode. I hope to see you then. And if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.